You might be able now to help more people in Atlanta than you ever did your whole life of being there. And this is why God deals with us in the way he deals with us. And this is why God maybe separated you, for you to separate from Atlanta, to look at it from far. Because they calling you the person, Young Thug, that's the person that separated the whole city, divided the city. Your prosecution team was alleging that against you. You mad at RALO because RALO's the one that came out like he was siding with the goddamn prosecution. Like yeah, man, that butt nigga would have wanted to divide the city, man. I tried to allegedly, but come on, bro. What are we doing, son? And if you did that, RALO, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. I understand where you're trying to go with it, but you're wrong. If you did, allegedly, you're wrong. You feel me? But this ain't about RALO. This ain't about YSL Woody. This ain't about them. Because the same way Woody was a rat, we watched him do it, son. We did. But then we also watched Woody go up in that court and play games. He went up in that court and played games. He did. And they was about to give his ass some more time. You see what I'm saying? So he went up and testified. He didn't want to testify after. We already know that. Okay, so when Woody's saying, yeah, I went up and I lied and I did things, Woody went up there and lied, and we watched him do it, and he played a goddamn fool, bro. I thought they was gonna slap him and give him a 10 years the way he was playing games, him and Trevante Stevens. So keep it real, bro. I'm not saying forgive him. I'm not saying you got to love him. I'm not saying none of that. But my question to anybody that's listening is, if you were Young Thug, would you forgive Woody? Keep it a bag with me, bro. Would you forgive YSL Woody, bro? Would you forgive him? Because Big Banks is there telling them like, yo, would you forgive Gunna and this and this and that? He never said Woody. Woody's a whole nother story. But Gunna, he said, would you forgive Gunna, man? And he's like, nah, man, I wish Gunna did something lighter that I could forgive him. And for a person to say that, it means he got love for him. And he really wants to subconsciously, but he can't. He can't. He's binded by the way he feel. He's binded by the street culture, the way we come from, the rat and all of that stuff. He's binded by the way society and social things deem these things to be. He's binded by these things. He is. And I'm not going to say he's wrong or right. He's his own man. Any one of us in his position might feel the same way. Like, yo, man, this nigga Gunna is a rat, son. Twin, you a pack. Straight, bro. You was a whole pack. How y'all going to do this to me, bro? You feel me? But when he talking, he said, I raised them like kids. And I get it, son. I get it. 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 The bag is what raised people, and I get it, son. But you got to understand, some people's older than you, too, or some people like in your age range, man. So it's not about you raising people, even though we understand what you're saying. You feel me? I think it's just the way that we can go about speaking about anything. Even when we're wrong, we can speak about things in a certain manner. You know what I'm saying? And it just gives you a certain credence. And I think that it's a reason why he wasn't speaking in the court. Brian still ain't want him speaking. None of that, bro. Like, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? This interview was a good interview. You know what I mean? One of the last good interviews that I've seen that had me glued in and wanting to watch a 3-hour interview. Nobody wants to watch no 3 hours. That's Titanic movie, homie. If the shit ain't Titanic, we not watching it. You know that. But we all watched it, bro. We all watched it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Big Bang. Shout out to this perspectives with Big Bang. Shout out to Young Thug for giving Big Bang this opportunity. You know what I mean? We heard QC say, yo, man, listen, honestly, bro, if it was when it's time for me to tell my story, I'm gonna get 20, 30 million when I do mine. And I get it. And Young Thug probably could have got a bag. He probably could have did something. So I think it was real in a sense for him to do it. Kind of pushed for him to do it, forced for him to do it, because he had a lot of backlash. That don't mean he had to do this. He could have did his own, like, talk about it and then upload it. And we all would have watched it and reacted to it. You know what I'm saying? But I think this came across more realer, him and Banks talking back and forth. You know, but now YSL Woody's is on go now. You know what I'm saying? Now he outside on go, you know, and he like, yo, bro, man, listen to me, man. I rode for you, and, you know what I mean, just believe in God, son. You know what I'm saying? So even in that interview, we heard Banks talk to him about Woody. He's like, what if a guy's changing his life? Because we know we hear Woody talk a lot about God and helping the kids and stuff like that. We don't really hear Woody run around promoting the antics, the gun busting and all the other stuff. We really don't hear that. Whether Woody came from that past a lot, whether we know that or not. You know what I'm saying? So what's crazy is now Woody, even though you could call him a rat, he's a street guy, he wild out, he mental, he take medicine, whatever. He sounded more like the man that Young Thug is supposed to sound like now. And Young Thug is sounding more like how Woody would originally sound, the ignorant Woody before all of this stuff came out and Woody on trial and all this stuff. You sound more like that Woody. You feel me? So I think the roles are reversing. I need to trade places again. But Woody seems like he's on his faith. And I think that you just need to let God into your life a little bit more. It could never heal our heart, man, from the things that we've been through, the wrongs that we've been wronged. You know what I'm saying? The holes in our heart, the voids that we feel from things we've lost or things that people have done to us. All we can do is get God and get Jesus, bro. That's the only thing that could fill those voids, man. That's the only thing that can heal that hurt. That's the only thing that can help us when we get to a certain level, man. And I believe that pain level in Thug is at a certain level right now, and it's become to point to this festering now, and now it's coming hate now. It's coming across like hate. Whether he's right or wrong, it's coming across like hate, because just because you right and them niggas did you wrong and you talking, you coming across like a hater now. If you're gonna go deal with the work, match the works on these niggas. That's it. Ain't nothing to say, bro. Cause now when you start talking, now you start sounding like a hater, bro. And you don't have to be a hater. I'm not saying that he is. I think he's scarred. I think he's traumatized, and I think he got a lot of PTSD behind this situation, besides anything he's been through in his life. I just think that he is really scarred behind this shit, man. He lost his brother at a young age. He had people that he deemed his brothers. Niggas then flipped and switched on him. I get it, bro. He got abandonment issues. I get it, bro. I know his father and his mother been in his life, but just because your father and your mother been in your life, that don't mean you can't have abandonment issues, bro. You feel me? So let's think about this shit, man. So salute to everybody. Let us listen to a little bit of Lil Woody, and you already know, man. Y'all make sure y'all getting in the comments, man. Salute to everybody, all the new subscribers, everybody that's on Go. Shout out to Team Go, everybody that's a part of the Go gang. Make sure you dropping likes on every video. Go back, just dropping likes, drop comments on every video, every upload, every live. Sevens in all my chats. If you believe in God and Jesus, go back in any of my videos, back in time in my channel. Sevens everywhere. Leave your marks everywhere all over this channel, because God is great. And let God work through you and work on this channel. Let us keep this channel blessed and keep the shepherd Jesus with us, because Jesus is the shepherd, homie. I ain't going into a sermon, but we got to keep Jesus with us, even if we think we on a work, so we running around on a drill. Keep Jesus with you, bro. It might be the reason why you make it back safe. It might be the reason why you get up out the drill. It might be a reason why you're the only one that didn't get life. Who knows? So salute to that. Let's get back to the
wrong. Y'all look for any reason to forgive Thug. When Thug brought this on himself. Thug brought this on himself. Nigga, we don't care what nobody had to say. The nigga only feel bad because he losing. When motherfuckers feel like people, they go to playing victim. They go to goddamn trying to use the reverse side. No, nigga. You get on that damn podcast, talk about on retard. You know not to mention me, my nigga. I ain't everybody else. I ain't gonna just be quiet. Nah, bro. I ain't just gonna sit there and be quiet. DK put his life on the line for you, nigga. You know what I mean? Slow up, put his life on the line for you, nigga. Yeah, gotta put his life on the line for you, nigga. You call a nigga snitch. Hey, bro, let me tell you something, bro. You know Yet lied. You know Yet lied. You know he ain't had nothing to do with what happened. So why you calling Yak a snitch for that? Why you calling Yak a snitch when you know that nigga lied, bro? A snitch is a nigga that go in there and tell the police the truth and get the police a conviction, my nigga. But these niggas lied, bro. But you went in there and said what you said. You want everybody to look at what you said as a lie, but you want everybody to look at everybody else as a snitch. But it hurt being called a snitch. You see how I feel, but you want everybody to still call everybody else a snitch and forgive you. Nah, nigga, fuck that. You ain't taking accountability. I ain't letting it go. I don't care. Y'all who want to forgive him,